Buenas tardes, raza. ¿Cómo están? Yo estoy aquí queriendo cafecear con ustedes. Hi, everybody. How are y'all doing? How's your day going? I'm here drinking some coffee with you because I want to gossip with you. It's always funny to me when I want to gossip, but this time it's true gossip. My little sister is a semi-influencer. And the reason I say semi-influencer is because the other influencers that are not mediocre influencers that we have here in South Texas don't really let her get into her topics. Either they're reporting her channel or, just putting her channel out there on the game chats or so that it can be disrupted. So let me tell you, nos fuimos. We left for a few days and didn't tell anybody. Well, y'all already knew that I had disappeared for a few days. But I had disappeared with my little sister. And here in South Texas, there's like 7 international bridges. Brownsville has 3. One of them is called Los Tomates. The other one is the Gateway. And there's an old bridge. I don't know what the name of that one is. And then there's the Los Indios in Harlingen. And then Reynosa has Asalduas and Reynosa Bridge. So they got 2. And then, so that's already 6. And then if you go to Miguel Alemán in Roma, there's another one. There's 7 international bridges in Las Flores. There's 8 here in the south of Texas that connect directly to Mexico. You can cross any of those bridges at any time that you want. Some of them do close earlier, and then there's one in Camargo, but it is an international bridge, but the one in Camargo is the cutest one. I love it. That one, it's like an old flatbed boat, and they pull the cars to the other side, and then they pull them back to this side. So I love that one. The one in Camargo I love. So that's 9 international bridges. You can cross any one of them. Of course, since my sister didn't want anybody to know where she was, como mi hermana no quería que nadie supiera dónde andaba, dice que aventó maíz, pues para los que andan ahí tratando de ver dónde anda y qué está haciendo, porque todo el tiempo están metidos en lo que no les importa. Ok, ella dijo que ella estaba en Luciana, puso retratos de máquinas de jugar y que si agarran, hable por 3 días. They were talking for 3 days about my little sister spending the money from her sponsors in Louisiana at the casinos. In reality, we were burning grass at our parents' house in Mexico, but my little sister kept throwing corn out there, right? So she kept going from the bird, Sukashata to the Golden Nugget. And one of the co-hosts that likes to talk to all the platforms, she kept calling, yes, I saw her there. So it's like, really? Well, by the time we came back, let me tell you, they were all at each other's throats. Because nobody knew where my sister actually was. And they kept insinuating, and they kept, of course, talking about her. And I'm like laughing because, well, I couldn't do TikToks because every time we go somewhere, I don't do TikToks. That just stops everybody from knowing where I'm at. And they don't need to know about me anyways. It's like, they don't like the fact that I carry a gun sometimes. Oh well, I'm licensed to carry. and they don't like it. You know, and it's like we get back and they were at each other's throats. And, you know, the reason I call them mediocre influencers is because they have no content at all. One of them farts and thinks it's funny, and I guess the people that follow her think it's funny. The other one is always drunk and letting her dogs put their tongue up in her mouth and stuff. There's another one that's gay, and when I got back, he was saying he's never said he wanted to be a woman, which is fine. We all know he's gay because he keeps telling everybody how much sex he has in the canals. You know, so we know he's gay. I don't know that any man would look his way, but I guess if he puts enough dollars out there, they will. And then you have the fourth one, and these are all in South Texas. I'm not even going to get into the one that's in San Antonio. She doesn't count for me. And I'm not getting into the one that's in Houston that wants to be all up in my sister's business. But the other one doesn't know what she wants. She's always lying. And she's been in the Green Party. She's been a Democrat. She's been a Republican. And all the while that she's been running for these positions in the state, she does, you know, videos of herself smoking crumbs. So she's not telling you that she's not a drug addict. She is a drug addict. On top of it, she wants to be a political leader with a drug addiction and a lying addiction. And she lives like behind my sister's house. So, I mean, to me, it's just funny how all these people are all up in my sister's business, you know, and they keep telling people that my sister's got all these warrants. Well, if my sister had any warrants, she would be stopped in any of those 9 international bridges that I just pronounced. Because every time you cross those bridges, you have to show a United States passport. Let me show you mine while I'm at it. You have to show one of these when you cross those bridges. And mine is a new one, so if they scan this, if they scan that, they know all my life. If they scan that, they know where I work. They know if I'm working or not. They know if I've had arrest records or not. They know if I have warrants or not just by scanning that. Now, the old one does have probably a barcode or numbers that they scan too, because they scan them. But these people, when we got back, were all at each other's throat. And let me tell you, I'm going to be the devil's advocate for one of them, only for one of them. If you got raped in a jail, I am so sorry for what happened to you in that jail. And you ended up pregnant. I understand why you wouldn't keep the child of a rape, especially if you were incarcerated and raped. I understand why you wouldn't keep that child. But putting that little part of your past to one side, what you did, and I don't understand, the part I don't understand is how you got hired in the police department in Brownsville, and everything that you did there, which was wrong, was allowed to happen. You know, that's beside the jail part, and your pregnancy is besides the point of what happened in Brownsville. But we are back, and they're at it again. So they're claiming my little sister's butt again. Y'all have a nice day.